Glow with Candace. So on today's episode, we're gonna be talking about nail polish. So if you're like me, I don't go to a nail salon very often, and especially with everything happening right now, that's the last thing I wanna do. Occasionally I'll go in and I'll splurge and I'll get gel nails or shellac, whatnot. But then there comes the process, since I don't go in regularly, getting that nail polish off or just letting it grow off or ripping, it's terrible, right? So I typically buy nail polish and I do my own nails with nail polish. Well, the problem that I tend to have is getting my nail polish to last more than a couple days without chipping, falling off, peeling off. So for work, I do a lot of typing, I do a lot of hand washing. I work in the healthcare and I'm constantly writing reports and washing my hands. So I need nail polish that's not gonna fall off all the time when I wash my hands, when it gets wet, when I'm typing at my computer, when I'm typing up reports. I don't want things chipping, especially because my boss is a stickler. If your nail polish is chipped or anything like that, you get a talking to. So you have to make sure your nail polish looks up to par all the time. And if it doesn't, you have to redo your nails. And I don't know about you, but I want to change the color when my nails grow out a little bit. Not because in a day they started to chip because I washed my hands a little too much. So I tend to notice after buying a few different kinds of nail polish brands, you get what you pay for. So unfortunately, with that being said, the better nail polish is a little bit more expensive than the nail polish that is a little cheaper. But honestly, since it lasts, that's what matters to me. And at the end of the day, I don't want to be changing my nail polish every day. I want it to last for a couple weeks. The first brand I'm gonna be talking to you about is from Essie. So Essie is a nail polish brand and they have a couple different types of nail polish you can pick from. There are two types that I like. I like the gel couture, and then I also just like their normal nail polish. Both work well for me. So this is just an example of the gel couture nail polish from Essie. So it's in this cute little bottle that is swiveled and it looks really cute. This color I so happen to have it's called Showroom for One. So it's a really pretty blue-gray. And this stuff lasts on my nails for a while. I will say sometimes they have a tendency to just kind of pop off all in one. So if you understand what I'm saying, like the nail polish and complete on the nail pops off completely. But it's not every color. I've only experienced it with some of them, and it doesn't happen immediately. It usually happens after about 4 or 5 days. But honestly, if I'm gonna lose nail polish, I'd much rather it just pop off altogether than little bits and pieces. I also use the other kind from Essie. That's just their normal nail polish. So this is how the normal nail polish looks. So there is a price difference. This gel one is $11.50. And this normal nail polish is $9. So to me, I don't really notice a difference in how they stay on my nails. They do pretty good, but like I said, sometimes it does pop off, like and it's usually when I'm in the shower or I'm washing my hands, the nail polish will just pop off in a complete whole, almost like a shedding of the nail polish in like one little segment. And it's always, I've noticed, after I've been washing my hands or something like that. So it must be the moisture that gets underneath the nail polish over time just kind of pops it off. But like I said, I don't always notice it all the time. It just kind of depends. I also use the top coat as well. I feel like it's very important to put a top coat on just because it helps protect. I used to think top coats meant nothing and they didn't really do the job, but I highly recommend top coats, especially for these higher, I guess, these more expensive nail polishes, because I feel like it really seals them well and protects it and also gives it a little bit of shine. If you're like me, I like glossy nail polishes. I'm not a huge fan of matte looking. So this is the top coat gel, and this retails for $11.50, and this is the gel couture top coat. I have some other top coats too, but this is just what I use and it seems to work well. I will say, even though this stuff is a little bit more pricey, I do notice sometimes it pops off, but at the same time, it lasts for a good deal. So I think it just matters how much you put on. I usually always do 2 coats of the color and then just 1 coat of the top coat. The one I highly, highly recommend is from O.P.I. O.P.I is honestly, I think, the best. And if I were gonna recommend between Essie and O.P.I, I would say O.P.I. And the reason why is because I never, ever get the problem of my nail polish popping off, chipping. It lasts for quite a long while and they have beautiful colors. It's high quality. The only thing is, usually the bottle retails for around $13. So hopefully you can find them on sale or you splurge a little bit. I know I learned recently that the little $3.50 coupons at Ulta actually applied to those kind of nail polishes. I've never tried it until recently and I was like, well, what the hey? And it actually worked. So for future reference, if you're curious. Today I actually used the O.P.I. Well, I actually painted my nails 4 days ago. And so I'll show you guys what that looks like. And let me tell you, I have baby nails. I have little hands and little baby nails. So it literally, when I'm painting my nails, I have to be super careful. And anytime I go and get my nails done, they're like, oh, wow, I didn't realize we're gonna be real quick because you got nothing to really paint on. Also, I apologize for my Band-Aid. I was grating cheese the other day and my knuckle went down and not the cheese. And boy, oh boy, did that hurt. So ignore the ugly Band-Aid. My nails are really cute though. So I'm using two different colors. Got myself into a jambalaya, and I'm also using a sparkle one that's called Princess's Rule. And here I'm showing off my wedding band. But as you can see, it's just really pretty. I've had this on for, like I said, 4 days now, and it's still like brand new, still really pretty and shiny. I get the Infinite Shine ones from O.P.I. They also have matte ones and just their normal, but I really like the shine appearance. I got myself into a jambalaya from O.P.I, which I love. It's kind of like a corally peachy pink. And this is Princess's Rule, so it's a really pretty glittery. What I did is I went in with all my nails and I got myself into a jambalaya, and then I put this on as a top coat on all my nails except the ring fingers. I just kept that. And the top coat I have is just from O.P.I, and honestly, I, of course, use this to pair with it so it lasts as long as possible. I use the top coat with my nail polishes because I want them to last as long as possible, and I know that I'm doing my job. I've never tried them without it, so I don't know if I can tell you how it would work if you just use the nail polish, but I highly recommend the top coat and it lasts forever. If you're gonna pick between Essie and O.P.I, I highly recommend O.P.I because they honestly are probably my go-to. O.P.I I've had less issues with than Essie, and Essie has done a great job as well. I just occasionally get my nail color that pops off my nail. So O.P.I I've never had that issue, and the longevity is great. I can go a couple weeks, and the only thing that you'll notice is just the grow out on my nails. So that's great. That's what I want. I want to be able to continue my daily activities at work, at home, whatnot, and not have to worry about my nails coming off all the time and having to fix them. I mean, I do love changing the color, but not every day, not every 2 days. I like to give it some time. Polishes from O.P.I can range from $10 to $13, and then of course sometimes they can be on sale. But in my opinion, you get what you pay for nail polish. So don't be cheap, splurge a little. If you're tired of nail polish chipping, then I highly recommend paying a little bit extra so that way you get nail polish that lasts a little longer. Thanks for stopping by with Glow with Candace. I hope you enjoyed my recommendation on some long-lasting nail polishes. If you like what you saw, please give me a like down below. I'd love to see it from you. And if you're new here and you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But until next time, bye!